Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today, we're stepping into the shadows of the internet, into a story that feels less like a story and more like, well, like a nightmare unfolding in real time. We're talking about a Twitter account at Nobody120618. And this isn't just some creepypasta. It was presented as someone genuinely documenting being stalked, hunted even, by something unseen, something terrifying, complete with video clips. Our goal today is really just to walk you through this chilling account piece by piece. We'll look at how it started, the moments that made everyone's blood run cold, and the big questions it leaves behind. We're using a YouTube analysis as a guide, focusing on the parts that really hit hard. So yeah, let's get into it. And fair warning, this one, it's genuinely unsettling. Might want to keep the lights on tonight. It all starts pretty ominously. Just one tweet from at Nobody120618, and it's happening again.
Just like that. Vague, but instantly chilling.
Exactly. And it refers to something from her childhood, she explains. This feeling. This deep sense that someone, or maybe something, is following her, watching her.
That primal fear, right? Being watched by something you can't see.
Yeah. And then, the very next morning, it gets physical. She wakes up with a brutal migraine. And she specifically says this signifies something evil is back.
So it's not just a feeling anymore. There's a physical reaction tied to it immediately.
Right. And coupled with that is this constant feeling of being watched just all the time. Plus, maybe the creepiest part early on, she starts losing track of time.
Oh, that disorientation is terrifying. Losing time, feeling watched. It's an immediate psychological assault.
It really is. And what's striking is how fast these symptoms, physical and mental, just appear. It's not gradual. It's like a switch flipped.
It suggests something immediate, something invasive, not just lurking around the edges. It makes you wonder how you'd even process that if it were you.
Then comes the mark. This is a big turning point. She wakes up again, doesn't remember falling asleep at all, and finds this mark on her back.
A physical mark on her body.
Yeah. The source we looked at described the interpretation as like some kind of occult symbol, almost like a brand. It's not just a feeling or a headache anymore. It's physical evidence.
Yeah.
Something touched her.
Okay, yeah. That takes it to a whole different level. A cult symbol adds this layer of ritualistic horror.
Definitely. And then the sensory stuff starts. Seeing something out of the corner of her eye.
Yeah.
You know, that fleeting movement you can't quite catch.
The classic sign, something's just beyond your perception.
And then the noises begin. Not just a random bump, but sustained noises going on for about 20 minutes. Nonstop.
Constant unsettling sound. That would drive anyone mad.
And then the moment that really changes everything, she records herself whispering. She says, "There's something in the house."
It's inside, not just outside watching. It's breached the walls.
Exactly. The progression is classic horror, isn't it? From outside to inside to physically marking her, the safe space is gone.
Completely gone. And that cult symbol idea, whether literal or not, it just injects this ancient, malevolent feeling into it. It's not just a random entity anymore.
So naturally, she calls the police. But what happens? They find nothing. No sign of forced entry, no sign of anything.
Of course, which leaves her and her daughter completely alone with this. No one believes her. No one can help. Isolated.
Totally isolated. So what does she do? She takes matters into her own hands. She puts up cameras everywhere.
The standard horror movie move. Let's see what we catch.
Right. And the source mentions specific spots.
Yeah.
One in her daughter's room, pointing at the bed and door. One covering the stairs and playroom. One on her own bed.
Yeah.
And one in the kitchen, looking at the couch. She's trying to cover all the bases.
Trying to get proof, validation, or just understand what's happening.
But then it gets so much worse. Her daughter sees something.
Oh, no. The child.
Yeah, there's footage. You see the little girl practicing dance moves like any kid would.
Yeah.
And in the background, clear as day almost. Yeah. So something's just watching them.
Watching the child. That's deeply disturbing.
It's horrible. The innocence of the child contrasted with this lurking thing. It just hits you right in the gut.
It really does. And involving the child like that in the narrative, it just amplifies the threat tenfold. It makes it feel malicious, truly evil. The child's perspective often feels more real somehow, less filtered.
And it gets confirmed. Nobody asks her daughter, have you seen anything in our house? And the little girl says, yes, she sees them.
Plural.
Plural. And she says she sees them in her room.
Wow. Okay. So the daughter isn't just a passive victim. She's confirming the presence. That's chilling confirmation within the story itself.
The story that rushes towards this awful climax. The next update is stark. It has returned and is back inside.
Again, even after the cameras.
Apparently, police called again. Same result. Nothing found. They're told explicitly you're on your own.
Total abandonment, the ultimate nightmare scenario.
And then the final video, it's hard to describe. It looks like Nobody and her daughter are just taken, abducted by whatever they are.
Abducted on camera.
The footage is chaotic, terrifying. And after that video, silence. Nothing. No more tweets, no updates. The account just goes dead.
Leaving it completely unresolved. Frozen at the peak of the horror.
Exactly. An open ending designed to just linger. So the big question remains, what was this?
Well, the source material we looked at really lays out two main possibilities, and they both say something interesting about these kinds of internet stories.
Okay, what are they?
Possibility one, it's an ARG, an alternate reality game, you know, like Slender Man or Marble Hornets. A fictional story told across platforms designed to feel real.
Right, using Twitter, videos, real-time updates to blur the lines.
Exactly, and the source creator admits if it is an ARG, it was done quite well. It hit all the right notes, the pacing, the found footage feel, the personal stakes. It really drew people in.
It definitely did. So that's one option, a really well-made piece of fiction. What's the other?
The other possibility, the one that's frankly much more disturbing, is that it was real.
You mean actually real? A real stalking, a real abduction?
The source creator doubts it, points out it uses common horror tropes, but they also say the involvement of the child makes it different. It makes it feel heavier. They admitted it got to them a little more than a lot of these videos.
I can understand that. Even if you suspect it's fake, that image of the child, it sticks with you.
It absolutely does. And that's the power of these narratives, isn't it? Whether they're real or ARG, they tap into something primal. That fear of the unknown, fear for our children, the fear of being watched. The digital format just makes it feel so immediate, so plausible sometimes.
So we've walked through the chilling timeline of @Nobody120618, from that first unsettling tweet, feeling watched, the mark, the noises, the cameras, right up to that final terrifying silence after the alleged abduction. It's a potent example of how stories born online can grip us, how they can feel intensely real, regardless of their origin. And it leaves us with a question, doesn't it, for you listening? In this digital age, where narratives can be crafted so convincingly, how do we navigate that line between fiction and reality? And why do these particular stories, the ones that prey on our deepest fears, resonate so powerfully? We hope this exploration didn't just scare you, but maybe give you some things to think about regarding digital storytelling and our own reactions to fear. If you found this dive into the @Nobody120618 mystery compelling, please do like, share, and subscribe to the deep dive. You can find more unsettling explorations like this over on the Horror Docs channel. Until our next deep dive, stay curious. And maybe double check those shadows tonight.